Okay, we are all here for this super fantastic party, I think. Okay, Maik, check. Ronald, check. Me, check. Okay, we are definitely all here. Now, what do we do next? Oh yeah, wait, Maik, where's all the party stuff? The decorations, the food, the drink. I gave you like 10,000 gold. Where is it all if you didn't spend it on party stuff? Oi, where are you going? Get back here. Ronald, you stay here and do you. Maik, get back here. So a topic of discussion today for all you to use as your background noise or watch or do what you want with. You could download this video, stick it on a USB and eat the USB, and that means you ate me technically. I don't know, but what I do know is that the Elder Scrolls 6 is either going to go one of two ways. I am slightly very scared for the foreseeable future of the Elder Scrolls, while I'm also not too scared, but I am pretty scared because my faith in Todd the God has slowly been dwindling over the years. Now don't get me wrong, I am sure the game will be absolutely fantastic, but there is also the chance that it will let down a majority of fans. But that's not what we want at all, is it? So the real question of the day is, will the Elder Scrolls 6 succeed? Well, to put it simply, I think it'll 100% succeed to some extent. Bethesda may do stupid things sometimes, but they aren't even close to EA, and believe it or not, they do somewhat love their fans and have as much passion for their games as we do. My fear is they may do a particular set of things that will stunt the growth of the series and cause problems in the long run for the Elder Scrolls namesake itself, or just the franchise in general. So I have 2 or 3 main points I want to go over with you on what could possibly mean the Elder Scrolls 6 not actually succeeding, so let's just get into those points. So a problem the recent games in the Elder Scrolls and Fallout franchises have faced is the dumbing down of particular mechanics. Now I ain't talking combat or alchemy or anything like that. To be honest, I think the people that complain about Skyrim's combat do one of 2 things regularly. One is they don't actually know how the combat entirely works in its entirety, and 2 is they play the game on easy or normal, which is probably the most common one. What I mean by dumbing down is taking the already good existing mechanics and simplifying them for a wider audience, one specifically targeted for the younger audience of our generation. Fallout 4 seen dialogue being pushed down to its most simplified versions, with a plain yes and no being the answer for most things, and Fallout 76 won't have any NPCs at all. Skyrim has some of the most mundane characters I have ever met, and the stories of the game aren't the most complex or interesting either. Nothing as deep and detailed as what Morrowind or Skyrim brought about, and no story has been as complex as New Vegas's was, and I ain't no New Vegas fanboy. Honestly, one thing I detest more than a Morrowind fanboy is a New Vegas fanboy. They are like the fucking plague. So the Elder Scrolls 6 may come out with much more dumbed down mechanics and ways to play the games, and that will ultimately give more reasons to the players to complain and worry about the future of the series. So hopefully the game will be as detailed and large as I'm hoping it will be. So I think this point precisely for me, and I think for most of the fans of the series I have ever spoken to, this is the biggest worry I have. With every franchise you have particular elements that make the franchise great and give it that touch that people remember throughout their entire lives. For me, things like the music from Jesper Kyd makes me feel like I am in these games' actual world. It's some of the greatest video game music I have ever heard. The wacky characters and stories that come with these games make it something I forever remember. Small glitches like mammoths falling from the sky or being shot into space by a giant make me laugh every single time I stumble across it, even after 7 years. I am totally afraid the Elder Scrolls 6 will be shown and I just won't get that feel I get with all the other games when I'm playing it and inside its world. It may become too modern for my tastes or lose its original touch in favor of more popular and current gaming schemes. Example being, Jesper Kyd won't be doing the music for this game. I am almost 95% sure, because he didn't do the score you hear in the Elder Scrolls 6 trailer. Now that's not to say the new score set out for the Elder Scrolls 6 won't be fantastic, but it's like when Bear McCreary took over the music for God of War. It was fantastic, but it isn't the same as all the other ones in terms of how it feels. Maybe it's just me being a little nostalgic, but meh. I think more fans of current games enjoyed the new God of War more than a lot of the hardcore fans did. To say they didn't love the game, I adored it, but you get what I mean hopefully. So Elder Scrolls 6, please do not lose your identity. Seeing as how earliest records show Oblivion itself being one of the original Kickstarters for cosmetics in a single player game, I fear this part so very much. With the Creation Club being a thing that does make Bethesda a crap ton of money, I fear that we may be coming up to the end of the life cycle of free mods through Nexus Mod Manager and other external sources. I really hope this isn't the case. One of the sole reasons Bethesda Game Studios games survive on PC to this day is because of the free mod scheme. More people buy these games because of the modding schemes, and it's not that Creation Club isn't a great idea. It's got mods onto consoles, which was a dream come true for so many people, including myself. But Creation Club being the sole priority of mods would be a cancer within itself. So hopefully alongside it, mods still remain free for the future games of Bethesda Game Studios, and the same goes for microtransactions in general. Keep them solely cosmetic and nothing more, please. Don't push it in our faces. Have it as something we barely even know exists. The Elder Scrolls franchise and Fallout franchise are famous for the fact that they don't follow along with corporate scumbags, so I hope it stays the same. Anyways guys, that's it for today's video, and make sure to subscribe if you want to see more Elder Scrolls content like this one. I do hope you enjoyed, and leave some suggestions below and maybe I'll take them and you'll see your idea at the start of the video coming up. But this video was my own idea. I'm sure many have done it before, but still. But do leave a like if you enjoyed and a dislike if you didn't. I don't really care. Ratings help me either way. I do hope you all have a wonderful day, and I will see you all later.